Hey, good evening, guys. How are you? Here we are, Boxing 101, talkinfight.com. Yeah, you got me. Know the deal here. And we're going to be talking about weekend as well as the upcoming fights this weekend. So hold on to your seatbelts and hopefully you'll enjoy the show. I'm really looking forward to doing it. So let's just talk about you guys first. The likes, the shares, and the subscriptions have been amazing. I really want to thank you for that. All the hosts, thank you very much for all your hard work. And the production guys, again, we talked about that last week. We're doing a great job. And because of you, we're here, and I want to thank you for that. Now, let's get right into the show. Last weekend, we had a great heavyweight weekend. The heavyweights, my favorite division growing up and still is, we're putting on a display of amazing talent. And yeah, I watched all the fights. I hope you guys did too. And they were amazing. So let's go over what we talked about last week and what we're going to talk about coming up this weekend. So last weekend, the big fight was the Alexander Usyk against Daniel Dubois fight in Poland. It went off. Looked like a great venue, great display. The guys set it up really cool. I was kind of concerned. I mean, I've never really seen a big fight from Poland, but man, they really did the job. The fans showed up in droves. The place was packed, and it was a great fight. I really enjoyed it. If you want to check it out, check it out. Full fight on YouTube. It was really good. So let's go over the fight from my analysis, the way I saw it. There was a lot of talk going in about Usyk, being the ex-unified cruiserweight champion of the world, moving up to heavyweight. He's got the 3 belts against the Englishman, the Ukrainian Usyk, against the Englishman, Daniel Dubois. And all the belts are on the line. I thought overall it was a pretty good fight, guys. It was a good fight. And let's go over a little bit of the analyze the fight the way I saw it. Well, Usyk did not impress me at all. Honestly, he did not impress me at all. It was a very average performance by him. And Dubois actually, he surprised me that he fought so well. He really did. I was really impressed with Dubois. He had a great game plan going in, and you know what? He won the fight. We're going to go over that right now. So, in a nutshell, if you guys watch the fight, the first few rounds were just feeling each other out. It's kind of slow. Dubois came in, was using the body. The whole time I knew he needed to use the body, but he needed to use his strength and put some pressure on Usyk because pressure is what Usyk doesn't like because he's the pressure fighter. Now, what happened was they kind of back and forth. Usyk's a little bit of a slow starter, but Dubois was very impressive. He put his punches together well, and the body work was amazing. I really like the fact that he was getting to Usyk's weak spot, which is, funny enough, his body. So everything kind of started off da-di-da-di-da. I thought Dubois was actually getting a bit of the upper hand there in the first 2, 3, 4 rounds. Then in round 5, there's this big thing all over the internet, all over everywhere, in regards to the big blow, that body blow, what they called a low blow. Well, I'm going to tell you, I've seen a gazillion fights in my life, and that was the winning punch. Boom! Usyk is a lucky man. Lucky man. He lost the fight, guys. In my opinion, he lost the fight. So, like I said, the fact of the matter is, I don't know what's going on there. I mean, he gets the low blow. Wasn't a low blow. Wasn't even a blow. Wasn't even a low blow. Just give me a sec here. It's a little warm here in the house. Whew. The air conditioning is not working now. Anyways. Thanks. Yeah, it was not a low blow. It was actually the winning punch. All right. That was an amazing punch. Right on the belt line, right in the middle, and Usyk is very lucky because he lost the fight, in my opinion. He was down on the ground. He wouldn't have got up. Dubois, congratulations, you won the fight. But, of course, there's the old adage about referees and much time. He wanted to start. He said, no, take some more time. Anyways, it was a sham, okay? Usyk's lucky. He lost it, and after that, he kind of stepped it up. Dubois should have blazing, you know what I mean? Right off the bat, but it was a 4-minute delay. He had 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in that 5th round to do something, and he just kind of lollygagged it. So I don't understand that. He should have stepped on the power there, right? But it happened. It ended up going Usyk, this, that, Dubois, that, and he got two really kind of, I would call, wimpy knockdowns. If you see those, like again, you go see those knockdowns, those are very wimpy knockdowns. In the past, I believe Usyk, as the champion right now, would lose to almost every one of the heavyweights in the past. Let's go through them. Ali lost. He'd lose to Fraser. He'd lose to Foreman. He'd lose to Tyson. He'd lose to Lennox. He'd lose to Holyfield. He'd lose to Ron Lyle. He'd lose to Ernie Shavers. He'd lose to everybody. This guy is not a very good, champion, I guess you would call it, at least in my mind. So I would just say, whatever. I don't even think Tyson Fury is a very good champion. He would have probably lost to all those guys too, but they just don't impress me anymore. He ended up with a 9th round stoppage. I don't know. Dubois got up. He looked fine to me. He looked like he was ready to continue. Here's the ref. Oh, no. He's standing up looking at you going, yeah, let's go. What happens? They stop the fight. So anyways, that's it. Usyk retains, and I don't like it. I think Usyk is that little dance he did at the end too for the Ukrainian, whatever you call it, Independence Day. He had the whole crowd, and he lost the fight. So anyways, the dance was just because he got lucky. That was called the Ukrainian lucky dance. That's what I'd call it. See you next time, Usyk, because it ain't going to be getting any easier on you, buddy. It's going to get a little harder for you. So anyways, we'll see what happens. There's some big boys in the heavyweight division, and going forward, he's going to have problems. That's the way I look at it. Anyways, it is going to set up that Fury Usyk fight. Again, that's what I saw. It's a little bit of a setup, but let's not get too much into it. All these fights this year, it's been crazy. So anyways, let's get into it. So on the undercard, we had a really good display by Adam Hamad. He had a great he had no amateur career like we talked about last week, but he ended up absolutely pummeling Wojtek Hurdy. Now, Wojtek Hurdy was suspended by the Polish boxing union. I don't understand this anyways, and all of a sudden he shows up. He's basically nobody. I know that it's Hamad's first professional fight, but hey, if you look at the fight, he didn't even land a punch. Hurdy. That was crazy. The first round, not basically TKO. I liked Hamad, Prince Hamad's son, Nazim, son. He played it really well. He kind of just felt him out for about 30, 45 seconds, and then put him into the corner and absolutely destroyed him. And they threw in the towel. That was it. They knew that it was a big mismatch. So anyways, that's how Hamad went. I liked him. We'll see what happens in the second fight, but he looked really, really, really good to me. The other fight we talked about last week was our guy here at Talkin Fight, Jared Anderson. And man, he didn't disappoint either. He was fighting Andriy Rudenko, another Ukrainian guy. That was a big, huge mismatch. Complete destruction by Jared. Good confidence builder. I like it moving up the ladder. It was a lopsided affair. Basically, Rudenko just looked he was not only right out of shape, but he was slow. He really wasn't in the fight at all. He was just kind of there. He was like a punching bag for Jared. So good on Jared. Moving up, I really liked the way he put his punches together. Everything went well, and I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. Sorry, guys. Like I said, it is really hot here, and there's no AC. So anyways, moving forward. Anderson, great body work in the fight. Hand speed was amazing. Combos, top notch. You know what I mean? He put his punches together, and he worked the body on Rudenko amazingly. He was using the body to set up the up and down, and it worked flawlessly. He had a great plan, and it was awesome. So good on Jared. I'm looking forward to him moving up the ladder, and who knows who's going to be next, because I don't think Rudenko was the right guy. I mean, he had a harder fight in the previous fight, so against Martin. This guy, Rudenko was a punching bag. So good on Jared. Good confidence booster. Let's go moving up. The other fight I really was talking about, and was a really good sort of display of this guy's talents, one of the new guys, Bakadir Jalalov. He destroyed the Nigerian Nightmare, I guess they were calling him, the gorilla or whatever it was, the giant or whatever. Ordinode Awarami. All right. Now this was a 3 knockdown in the first round for Jalalov, and and the guy he didn't have any answer for that straight left. It was a sleeper punch 3 times, couldn't do nothing, absolutely crushed him. So look out for Jalalov. He's coming up the ladder. He's at top rank. That was his first time out, and man, he just destroyed the guy. Knockout, stop. That's it. First round, completely destroyed. So Jalalov, great display. So those were the fights we talked about last week. Now this week we're looking at a big fight out of England, Manchester, England. I'm calling it the Battle of Britain, just like World War II, because it's the second fight of these two guys. World War II, Battle of Britain. It's going to be Saturday, September 2nd, 2023, from the AO Arena in Manchester, England. It's a 12-rounder in the middleweight division. It's 160 pound, 1.4 stone, and 72.6 kilogram. We got Liam Smith versus Chris Eubank Jr. This is the second fight. In the first fight, well, you have to go check it out, which you probably will before the end of it. But Liam Smith, we'll go over the details here. He's 35 years old, 33-3 with one. He's got 20 knockouts, 20 wins by way of knockout. So he's got some power. Eubank is 33 years old. He's 2 years younger, junior, 32-3, and he's got 23 wins by knockout. So they both have a bit of power. They don't like each other. This is what I like about this display, is they actually don't like each other. Not very often do you get two guys that don't like each other fighting anymore. So they don't like each other. Let's do it. They're on. Number 2. Liam Smith, 61%, gives him a 61% knockout ratio, and Chris Eubank, 72% knockout ratio. So Eubanks has a 2-inch height advantage and a 3-inch reach advantage. He changed his trainer for this fight, Eubanks. He had Roy Jones Jr. in the first one, and he's now gone to Terrence Crawford's, headed by Terrence Crawford's trainer, Brian Bomac McIntyre. And I heard McIntyre is a really good. Obviously, he's in the Terrence Crawford stable. So he took on Eubank here. Eubanks is rated number 5 in the WBC, number 11 in the WBO, and number 9 Ring Magazine. He lost the first fight. Eubanks lost by a 4th-round TKO, January 21st, 23. Right? And I don't know. He was winning the fight as far as I could see. He was literally winning. So the fight is going to be ring walk, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and 10 p.m. British Standard Time, plus 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Box Office HD at 7 p.m. British Standard Time. You can also stream it on ESPN Plus app if you're interested in doing the streaming thing. Now, the odds are Smith is minus 150 and Eubank is plus 120. If you fancy the small upset, I like Eubanks. He was winning the first fight. He got kind of like an elbow to the head. It was a tough one. So I like Eubanks Jr. in this one, and that might set up World War III, if you know what I'm saying. So we'll see what happens. I like Eubank Jr. with the plus 120. Give you a little more juice, a little more fun for the weekend. Maybe make a little more money. I like him. Oh, by the way, last week I went 3-0. So there you go. Cha-ching. So on the undercard of the Eubank fight, that's going to be a great fight. I'm telling you, these guys don't like each other. You got to check this one out. I do like one. The undercard is great, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Michaela Mayer. She's the former unified WBN. She's 18-1, 5 KOs. She's fighting a girl named Sylvia Bortot. She's 11-2-1 with 3 KOs. And she's at 140 pounds. Apparently Mayer wants to move up to 147, so we'll see what happens. She's moving up the ladder. The only loss she had was to Alicia Baumgardner, and that's the only one. So I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest with you. So check out the fights. That Liam Smith, Chris Eubank Jr. fight is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, these two British guys, they don't like each other. They really don't. And Eubank, this is it for him. This is his career. I think he's going to whoop his ass. That's my honest opinion. So have yourself a good night. like I always say, get better, not bitter. I appreciate all the likes, the shares, the subscriptions. Bang the notification bell, and we'll see you on the panel on Friday with Big Tim. Have yourselves a great week, and we'll see you then. Take care, guys.